Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. Today we're hopping back into Attack Titans 2 for part 84 of the series. Hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. We're gonna hop right into it. Unfortunately, obviously today isn't our tournament day, but we kind of got to recoup from yesterday's tournament. So one of you guys actually left a comment saying that I probably shouldn't be pushing too hard in these tournaments right now. It's not going to be super worth it, but I really need to focus on our Book of Shadows. So you know what I mean? Like when we go into the next tournament, I'm still going to be trying. I believe the next one is Wednesday. Today is Monday. So when you guys are seeing this is Tuesday. So tomorrow the tournament will be starting. But I don't think I'm going to continue, and I'm going to play that tournament quite a bit. I'm just going to try to go ahead and keep our Book of Shadows as a fairly high level. I'm not going to go ahead and blow all of our relics like we did in the crafting shard tournament, get it down to like 14%. I think we had it down to. Because going into the crafting shard tournament, I'm going to try to get this. I'm going to set a goal for myself to get it up to 80 to 90% Book of Shadows. So I definitely think that's doable. I mean, we're at 70% right now, and I easily could get it up to, going into this tournament, I could probably get it to 80% if I played a decent amount before the tournament. But for the crafting shard tournament, I really want to make sure we go into it with between 80 and 90%. I think it would really help us. But I do want to address something as well. So normally I use this app called YouTube Studio, and I use that to go ahead and read and reply to your guys' comments. I don't normally do it on my computer, normally do it on my phone. So on the app in the top right hand corner, there'll be a number, the amount of comments that I haven't replied to. So normally I click that and I go through and I reply to all the comments. Just figured out that last night I was using that and not all the comments are popping up in there. So I just want to come out and, you know, I want to apologize to all of you guys, because I spent the last, yesterday I spent like 30 minutes just replying to old comments that I had never seen before, that had never popped up in that tab where I normally go to reply to the comments. Some of them are popping up, some of them aren't. I saw some people, would comment twice on the same video and only one would show up, but I'd only reply to the one because that's the only one that I saw, and it just felt really bad, to be honest with you guys, because I was replying to some comments but not others. And I was under the impression that I was replying to every single comment that people were commenting, because that when I hit the bottom of that, when I'm done replying to comments, I feel good because I answered everyone, I helped everyone out, things like that. But I never was actually replying to everyone. I had no clue that this was happening, and I just wanted to quickly apologize and say I'm sorry. Like I said, I didn't know that I wasn't replying to all the comments. I thought I was. This is the way I've been doing it since I started YouTube, day one, so the past like 3 years. So I don't know how long I haven't been responding to everyone's comments, but I just wanted to come out and say I'm sorry. I do apologize for that, and I'm going to be taking a different approach to replying to comments so I can read every single one. But thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. We're going to go ahead and hop right into it. So we're currently at stage 10,151. As you can see, we're starting to struggle a little bit, but if we have all 4 skills active, we're still doing all right. I believe our max stage is 10,393. So we can still get a little bit more out of this run here. I think it's definitely worth pushing a little bit more. We only have 180 mana, which is a little unfortunate. So as soon as these big ones run out here, we may be in trouble. But if we take a look, we'll take a look at the shop in a second here. I actually did blow a decent amount of gems, so we don't have a ton anymore, but we have 100 diamonds. If we take a look, we do have copper or Cooper, however you want to say it, for boss gold. This is one that you guys actually told me to purchase in the comments, so I'm going to go ahead and get this bad boy, and we're at 13 diamonds, so we don't have enough for anything else. So we blew it all. That's okay though. We got some of the pets that we wanted. We'll go ahead and open up our free pet here and also do our daily reward, which I think I forgot to do yesterday, because when I came on today to play, I had another daily reward, and it was before the day reset at 6 o'clock for me. So I was like, oh, a free reward, but okay, I just forgot to do it in yesterday's video. Today is free eggs. We're going to go ahead and claim those 5 free eggs. Tomorrow is going to be a perk, but unfortunately we don't have any more mana, so I'm going to go ahead and prestige right now. So when we prestige, we're getting 41.56 trillion relics. We went into this with 70% Book of Shadows, and we are coming out with 75%. That's a 5% increase. That's actually really good. Normally when you get high up into no, I don't want to say close to your max stage or anything like that, but like once you get your Book of Shadows, up to a decently high percentage, I'd say normally above 70%, it takes, well, before it felt like it was above like 60% or 70%. It took so long to actually increase it. What I mean by that is we just went up 5% in one prestige. I remember the days where I would only go up 1 to 2% per prestige. And it was so difficult. It felt like it was just taking forever to get our Book of Shadows up. And I truly think if we continue to go up like 5%, I know it's going to keep getting smaller. So even like 4% per prestige, I am going to be I'm fine with getting it up to 90% if it's only going to take another 3 prestiges, but I know it's going to drop back. So maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. I'm not sure. But I'm really happy with that. I'm happy that it's not taking absolutely ages to get it up to where it is now, 75%. That's really good. So we went up 5% this prestige, and I believe yesterday we went up 10 or 11% per prestige, which was just absolutely insane. We're gonna go ahead and do our battles here. So we do have a low jack. So low jack, I believe, is everything but left hand. I'm gonna go ahead and double check here. Low jack is all but left hand, so this is perfect for our decks. We're going to go ahead and start with our very first one, which is going to be attacking the head. And you guys pointed out that I think it was 2 videos ago, this was one of the comments that I never saw. I was just reading last night that I upgraded Acid Drench, and it wasn't by accident. I was upgrading it, but I totally forgot that upgrading Acid Drench in this deck doesn't do anything, because Acid Drench actually doesn't do anything in this deck. I mean, it ends up doing like 30,000 damage, so it really doesn't help that much. It basically just gives all of its damage really to Purifying Blast. It helps that one, but it doesn't matter how much we upgrade Acid Drench. That's not going to increase our damage with Purifying Blast. So really, when we upgrade this, we just wasted a ton of dust. But we got 516,000 damage. This is really good. I believe actually the attack that I did earlier today had 585,000. Really wish I was recording because it was an awesome one. I don't know what I did different. I mean, I was attacking the head. It was with this deck. We had 600 taps. I don't really know what was different. Maybe it had more health and that did something. I'm not entirely sure, but I did 585,000 damage. It was absolutely insane. We're going to go ahead and submit that score. Still 517,000 damage is still really, really good. I'm still happy with that for sure. We're going to go ahead and activate that. And this is when we buy Fire Sword, activate both of those. And we didn't get a free Fire Sword, unfortunately, but I'm still going to be saving up all of our equipment pieces here. I'm not going to be unlocking any of them. I normally do that during the tournament to give us a little bit of an extra push. But I feel like I don't know if I'm focusing too much on Crafting Shards tournament, because I feel like I'm saving a lot of the really good stuff for the Crafting Shards tournament. And obviously, because it's going to give us such a good reward, that I really do want to save, especially like our crafting our mythic set. I really want to make sure we do that for a Crafting Shard tournament, things like that. Like, I feel like I'm really, really focusing on that, and I'm not really putting in much time or effort into the other tournaments. So really feel like I should probably start focusing a little bit more on the other tournaments as well, you know, putting in more time. I know last tournament was, you know, there wasn't much I could do. I had to go into town to buy a bunch of computer parts, things like that. I couldn't really do much about that. I still played probably about 4 hours around there, 2 to 4 hours probably the night before. So I got a decent amount, you know, you spent a ton of relics and things like that. I got a decently far. I just didn't get enough time to do a big push, and that was really my big issue. I definitely could have got better in 16th place if I would have put even probably like 30 more minutes, 30 to an hour more into that, you know, just enough time to go ahead and get a decently big push there. So actually, this is the same thing that happened to me today. When I was attacking the shoulder, I wasn't getting all 600 taps. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and retry this. 521 taps is absolutely brutal. I almost just swiped on the left hand. So we're going to go ahead and do the right one. Hopefully I can get 600 taps here. I don't know why I'm only getting 521. I didn't stop swiping or anything like that. I was still going the entire time, but we only got 521 taps. Maybe it's something to do with the shoulder. Maybe it's something to do with this deck only attacking the one part, but we know I can get 600 taps with this deck, and I just want to get the 600 taps. So let's see if attacking the hand gets us this 600 taps. We'll take a look here, because that happened to me earlier today as well. 584, so that's still more, but it just doesn't really make sense. So one of you guys actually pointed out that I should be turning off some of the we're gonna go and submit that score, some of the features in the settings to make it lag less, and in return get more taps. That is something I'm actually starting to consider doing. If we go to power options here, there is some stuff I turned off screen shake because it's just annoying, to be honest with you guys. But is there something that I should be taking off? Here, leave a comment down below. Out of all of these settings, is there ones that you guys specifically recommend to turn off to reduce the lag? I mean, I don't feel any lag, but you guys have said that, you know, if you turn some of these off, you can get more taps in. And I'm curious, does that mean you're more likely to hit the 600 tap limit, or you'll go past that 600 tap limit, maybe hitting 620 taps, 610 taps? Leave a comment down below. I don't know which I should be turning off, and I don't really want to turn, honestly, anything off, but if it's going to help with raids, that's what I'm going to do. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that, unlock that, and go ahead and do all of that fun stuff, and go ahead and do another attack. So yeah, I don't know why we can't hit 600 taps on the deck. I'm sure I've done it before, but I just can't for right now for some reason. It still has armor there, so we're gonna go ahead and use Fragmentize, obviously, on the torso here. And this one, you know, again, no problem. Oh, the armor is just about to break. Maybe we should have been using Razor Wind. Maybe not. We'll get most of this raid, or hopefully we can destroy their armor even. Maybe we won't even do enough damage to actually break the armor. That would be kind of embarrassing. There was like a sliver left, and if we can't even do that amount of damage, we're really not helping the clan with anything. Wow. Okay, good thing I did use Fragmentize, not Razor Wind. This armor is taking forever. We're not even gonna destroy it. Oh my god. Okay, it doesn't even look like there's armor. Give me a break. It doesn't even look like there's armor on that thing. I want to see how much health. Like, I really do want to see how much health. Like, you can't even see the amount of armor that is left on there. That is like the smallest sliver ever. Okay, I'm just gonna take it as I destroyed that armor piece, because that thing is basically as good as destroyed. So we're gonna go ahead and continue doing some upgrades. Obviously, we'll go ahead and max out some of these guys. But speaking about, like, I guess when I prestige, so we got to around stage 100, what, 10,125 or whatever we got to. I normally do go a little bit higher. Earlier today, when I was playing, I got to like stage 10,350 or something like that. So it was like 40 stages away. Yeah, 40 stages away from where our max was, and I found that I got so many relics from that. You know, the closer you get to your max stage, the more relics you're gonna get, obviously, and it just keeps on getting more and more. You know, if you're 50 stages away, compared to if you're even like 49, you're still gonna be getting more relics. So every stage counts when you're pushing for these relics. So it's just how long do you really want to spend on that one stage trying to get that? So, you know, I could be spending possibly even up to like a minute on that one stage, or the full 90 seconds on that one stage. Is it really worth waiting that long to get maybe a couple more relics? I don't know. That's when you got to kind of call it. I normally get fairly close, but you know, as soon as I start struggling, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, just prestige. You know what I mean? I don't like to waste a ton of time on this, and I'm sure you guys are probably the same way as well. I don't like to spend a lot of time on one. Oh wait, what? Okay, this is the head one. I don't like to spend a lot of time on one stage unless we're in the tournament, and unless I'm going for a big push, then it's like, okay, it's worth spending a little bit of time going for this, you know, trying to get is the highest that I possibly can. But if I'm just farming relics, you kind of got to find a happy medium. Obviously, it's not going to be worth your time to go to the, you know, to your max stage every single time, right? In that time, you may even be able to do 2 runs by the time you know, 2 runs to 3/4 of your max level compared to going to your max level once. So you kind of got to find a happy medium there, and I feel like I do most of the time. And honestly, I mainly just judge it off of how quick this is going. Like I said, I mean, I got really close to my max stage. It was going super quick. We still had a ton of mana, things like that. It was going good. As soon as I start slowing down, like I did at the beginning of the video, around 10,150 or whatever it was, and I was like, okay, whatever, we'll just prestige now. But guys, I'm gonna have to go ahead and end today's video here. If you guys have enjoyed another Tap Titans 2 video, be sure to go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more daily content. And I just wanted to again apologize for the comments. Excuse me, I thought I was replying to every single one, but unfortunately it wasn't. Just wanted to say sorry for that, and you know, I'm gonna try to reply to all the comments this time. And you know, going forward, I'm gonna be using a different, I'll probably just be doing it on my computer now so I can see them all. But I just wanted to apologize for that at the beginning of the video and again at the end. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will catch you in tomorrow's video. Peace out.